Antetokounmpo. Multiple time All-Star, check. All NBA, multiple time All NBA team, check. MVP, check. Top 50 player of all time, check. And has a really good future. Man, how is Giannis Antetokounmpo such a good NBA player? How did he win an MVP over James Harden? Man, I just hate Giannis Antetokounmpo. But guys, hate comes with respect, and I cannot deny the facts. Giannis Antetokounmpo has a lot of skill, and he is such a good NBA player. So, he is such a good and accomplished NBA player, and he's only under the age of 25. So guys, today we're going to be talking about who will the future face of the league be. And I think Giannis Antetokounmpo will be the future face of the league, and I'll tell you why. So for this, we're going to have some candidates that I'll compare to Giannis Antetokounmpo. And the first candidate that I'm going to compare to Giannis Antetokounmpo is going to be Jason Tatum, who's one of the more underrated players for this conversation. Jason Tatum, it's like a really skilled NBA player, and he has all that talent to be the face of the league. But there's people like Giannis, Zion, and Luka who are way more hyped up than Jason Tatum. So I don't think Jason Tatum has a big chance to be the face of the league. And the second player I'm going to be talking about is Luka Doncic. 28 points per game, a triple-double machine, led the Dallas Mavericks to the 7th seed and was the 2 seed before getting injured. And man, oh man, this guy is such a good NBA player. He got all that skill. He just got all that skill. But I don't see it happening, and I don't think Luka Doncic is going to be the face of the league. Luka Doncic is a European player. I'm not trying to be racist to European people. I'm just saying that the last time a European player was the face of the league was Larry Bird. And guys might be thinking, oh yeah, Luka Doncic has the skill to be like Larry Bird and be the face of the league. But people don't remember the times in the 80s and how bad the times was. People died and got their NBA careers ended, and people don't remember that was the worst time of the NBA. NBA fans didn't like to watch the NBA. So really what happened is that there was literally no outcome, and the NBA was dead until Michael Jordan came. So yeah, that's why I don't see Luka Doncic to be the next face of the league. And I think who has the highest chance to be the face of the league is Zion Williamson. Zion Williamson is, since the day he was drafted, was such a hyped up NBA player. People thought he was the next LeBron James, which is a fair comparison. But I don't know if he's as skilled as, I don't think he's as skilled as LeBron James. And from the NBA debut, every sports talk news talked about Zion. Zion made 4 3-pointers. They still talked about him. Zion. The whole time they talked about Zion. More times than Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic is such a hyped up NBA player, and Zion Williamson is more talked about Luka Doncic since his debut. That is so crazy. And you might be thinking, oh, with all that coming to mind, Zion Williamson should be the next face of league. But I don't think so because of his injury problems. And we've seen the injury problems as he had the meniscus tear, and he didn't come in a couple games. It took him a really long time to come back healthy, and I just don't think he'll be the face of the league because of his injuries. And Giannis hasn't shown any signs of any types of injuries. So yeah, and I just don't want Zion's career to end up like Shaquille O'Neal's, like after he got traded from the Lakers. Then Shaquille O'Neal just wasn't the same. He was definitely not the same player as he used to be. So I don't want the same thing happening to Zion Williamson, and I want him to control his weight. And these are just a lot of concerns. The number one concern I have for Zion Williamson, and I just do not want that to happen. I wish the best luck for Zion Williamson. I do think he will be a good player in the league. But these injuries are really just holding Zion Williamson back. So I think Giannis Antetokounmpo is the face of the league. Guys, he is 9th in defensive rating, a really underrated defender. A great passer as he's averaging 5 assists per game. He's a 6'11 player who could play like a guard, who could pass the ball, who could dribble, who even has athleticism and even could defend. And that is just crazy. And he has so much skill for being 6'11. And he has that skills 6'11", and he has the skill of a guard. Yeah, that is true. And guys, I haven't even brought up his resume. He's already been an MVP. Probably gonna be an MVP this year, and probably he's gonna be a defensive player this year. Defensive player of the year this year. And dude, he is literally under the age of 25. I think he is. I'm not sure. Then don't get me in the comments. Just tell me if he is 25 or not. But Giannis Antetokounmpo, with all these accomplishments under the age of 25, that is great, and that is literally marking history. Because only 2 players won Defensive Player of the Year and MVP in the same year. Hakeem Olajuwon and Michael Jordan, both top 10 NBA players of all time. And if Giannis does that he'll be in the history books. And if he gets back-to-back MVPs, and the next year that he gets an MVP, he gets Defensive Player of the Year, that is just crazy, man. Those are crazy accomplishments. But what you guys might be thinking is, oh, he doesn't have that much playoff success. Well, let me give you an example. LeBron James didn't win an NBA championship until his 7th or 8th year. Is he the face of the league? Yes. Did anyone give that same argument to LeBron James? No. So why should we give the same argument to Giannis Antetokounmpo? Right? Giannis Antetokounmpo is such a good NBA player, so why should we give him that argument? Slowly he will progress, and he will keep on getting better, and he will slowly win a championship. So guys, that's the video, and I just explained everything I think about the Giannis Antetokounmpo and why he could be the face of the league in my opinion. And guys, please like and subscribe, and please comment your thoughts on this video, and tell me who you think is the face of the league, and peace out.